Hello there. Today on TerraTech Worlds, we're going to go over some new tech builds with these new wheels that we have on there, the huge hauling wheels we can get from the desert. This is my 39 turbo mini tank that I'm going to showcase at the start. We have some other builds using the other wheels, some other connections. We have a tankier version of this if you think this is too much of a glass cannon, and we have like a real glass cannon with a real big build on our stuff. For that we have on our snapshots that we can show you right there. We have the basic burster right here with lots of guns, easy to build, no cores, all basic components on there, and that really kills stuff real fast. We'll do some combat near the end and show that one there. We can show you the don'ts that you can do on this game is make it really small and try and make it a real cheap turbo mini tank. It doesn't really work too much. We have a nice big 16-wheeler if you're looking for something really big at the for end game stuff, for a faster build for your stuff. There we can show you that, and the tankier version of this one right here is right here. So we can show you what these ones are like. But let's get started on this build right here and what we have. Of course, we got the 3 cannons on there. We have the full a whole bunch of stuff. That's hitting K, by the way, if you didn't remember that. Full arcs and all our stuff on there. Center mass is pretty nice on there. And the build is pretty simple. We are just using these heavy hauling wheels, which are nice. They have 10 connections on there, and then all 10 connections are with the rapid fire mounts. Very expensive. They are like 5 lithium, purified lithium each. So they are something you might want to get for later on. And if you don't have them, you can just use those clearance mounts instead for the +2 turbo. And the recycle doesn't take effect on the wheels. But as you can see here, we have that 39 turbo on there because the wheels themselves have +5 turbo if they're higher weight, and the cab has another 4 on there. So this is like the maximum speed you can get. I believe that we can get so far, because I haven't seen anything higher than +3 turbo for a single connection in this game yet. But we have a little bit of lasers on there. We got some storage in the back underneath, but it is just all connected. We have connected this way, we have them connected this way, we got some storage there on the sides. This one here isn't really necessary because the turbos from these wheels here are going up and connected to the side right here, and then they're being used as a multifunction for our turrets. So yeah, we've got they're coming off the wheels right here, and then we're using them for our turrets on the side right there. So we have a little bit extra turbo on our turrets, but they have 13 turbo on that one, and this one has 12 turbo on it. So yeah, faster firing cannons is nice, but I put this on here for a little bit extra armor at the front. So in case there's some armor, some nanobot repair for that little axle on there, and it helps with the building process at the end of the day. But yeah, storage tanks. I had some room that they fit in nicely, right? So lots of storage, and this is just all stuff to prop it up. We don't need these medium storages in there. We had to use actual connectors to make the cannons go on properly, and put them on there with some clearance on them for them. But that is it. We got room in the back for turbos, 2 of them. We can put 2 of the big turbos in the back and have them connected to the rapid fire mounts. I don't know if that actually helps them or not, but I don't use the turbos too much because getting the resources sucks. This one here is using the extra. No, it's not using the extra cores yet. So yeah, we have no extra cores yet. I just have some available. So yeah, there's nothing else much going on for this build right here. Let's check out the speed, its climbing ability, and the combat speed. 3 cannons speaks for itself. It's a little bit wonky on some of the parts right there. I don't know how I did that, but it wants to climb this wall right here for some reason. You rarely fall over. I know it's a little bit bad advertising on there, but let's pick up some speed and get going. So yeah, you would think that thing would go faster with all that turbo and all stuff, but these wheels are pretty slow at the end of the day. They're big, huge hauling wheels. You can run over like almost anything with these things, and it won't bug you. Like we can try and find some iron up here. The axis slows me down. The big things up there will still bug you. And we hit a bump, and we're flying. I lost a turbo off of that, not the actual wheels. The wheels hardly take any damage on there, but you can run over stuff like that without a problem. How much did the wheels take? Well, that did brought down to 1%. Wow, we'll repair it and go up the cliff here. This is like the biggest cliff that I can find in the game, and that wrecked me. Wow, I'm just being really sloppy at driving today on this one here. So we can't make this cliff. The other builds I can show you, they will. It's pretty damn close. We almost got it. That is the hardest cliff to climb, I would say. And yeah, this is like a glass cannon build. We just lost some more stuff on there from hitting some rocks. It's very bad driving today for me on this take, but yeah, we can climb all the basic cliffs. This is like the standard cliff you want to be able to climb, and it's got the really steep part right here and stuff like that. Zoom out a little bit, but we can get up it, and that's the most important part. So for climbing, it's like the second best climbing that you can get for what the wheels have. And the wheels, the bad driving aside, and the bad luck on getting hit by those small little things that just barely do the damage on there. This thing will build up speed nicely. It's not going to be like the fastest tech out there, but you have for the wheels that you have, you can travel a lot of multiples of terrains, different terrain types, a lot easier with these wheels right there, because these at the end of the day, these wheels are like they just have 2 for speed and acceleration and traction, and it's not too bad, and 2 for handling. So they're not super fast, and then they got that load capacity on them, so you can carry a lot of nice stuff with them. And then we can check out the tankier build, which is just going to be a little bit slower but tankier, so we won't take all that damage from before. And this one has a lot of other functions on it right now. It has 4 water tanks on there and 2 coolers on it. It's got our tractor beam, it's got our terrain tool, it's got some turbo on there. We got some armor, a little bit of armor in the back and front for that, and we got a little bit more lasers on this one. I think the other one had 2 at the front. And this is just all connected with versatile axles on the bottom and in between, since these are double connections on there, so there's another one in between there. But in the spacing on it works really nice for these versatile axles. As you can see, you have to have the wheels have to be 2 apart, which fits these versatile axles nicely for building them, for extending them and stuff like that. So it's really easy to build, and then you stick clearance nuts in between when you have the for the holes, and that's just connected all through these versatile axles on the bottom, and then in the front too. Like you got them on the front, double on the front, double on the top, or just single on the top for that way. I put a single across that way, singles this way, that. It just works out. It's a really nice tight build for all these versatile axles, and our turbo is still really nice. We have 23 turbo on these wheels still. It's not going to be 39 turbo, but I think that's the 23 turbo at the end of the day, adding all those up. But we do have that 18 nanobot repair and 12 armor on all of the wheels, so we are a lot tankier. So we got a little bit more room for that. Even our cab has a little extra more turbo, tankiness on it. It's the sides are still weak. There's no armor on there. We got our capacity. That would be for adding cores. This is kind of a sloppy build in the middle there for our batteries and stuff like that. But we have room to add some more stuff on there. You can maybe extend it out there and make it extra wheels in the back, but we have you can just always add that extra armor and stuff on there. But this one here should do pretty well in the desert. Its speed, as you can see, is just not as quick off the get-go. And this is how you fill up the water tanks, right? You just walk over the liquid or acid from the swamps and stuff like that. I haven't gone to the desert with the liquid tanks built yet, because I don't have a real base in the desert yet, just getting in there and killing stuff. But yeah, you can just travel around nicely. We are a lot tankier, so we don't have to worry about guys killing us right away, because they can't really kill our core too much, and we can just run them over pretty nicely with these wheels. We just run them over, and what did the damage do in the wheels? Nothing. It didn't. Usually you take some damage on this stuff, but yeah, it's just running over guys with the bigger wheels like this. You just really get to use that weight that you have on there. And it doesn't look like much, but it has a lot of weight to it. Water's a slow debuff on there, which kind of sucks, right? You gotta wait for that water debuff to go away, which would tell you exactly what it does, but it does slow you down. We're not dry yet, apparently. 2 stacks. There we go. Now we're dry. But yeah, it's got decent turning for it. As you can see, it's not too bad, not too jerky. We got a little bit of speed on there. Not the fastest, but we have 3 cannons, so combat-wise, we're doing a-okay. And then we can go and mine stuff and do all that kind of stuff with this build without much of a problem. So let's go to the wonkier builds that you don't want to try, and that is going to be like this one right here, this mini turbo that we have. This is trying to use as little as possible for your resources from building it and connecting these wheels close together. It just doesn't work out at the end of the day doing this, because most of the stuff that you want for faster turbo is going to be 4 wide. Your wheels are 3 wide. If you want to make this 4 wide, you have to double up on the connections, and that's what the other builds have. They basically doubled up on the connections on the bottom on there. So if you wanted to make this 4 wide, you would have to double the rapid fire mounts in the middle, and then that would be more stable. But yeah, this is the reason why you can't build something like this. And we'll just show this quickly. It's fast, but you're really fast at tipping over. So that is nice. And it's got the cannon on there. We have all the stuff that you need. But you just aren't. You can go in a straight line really good, but you can't do everything else. You'll just fall over real quickly. Even almost on a straight line, you'll fall over. You can run over top of everything. But traveling, oops, bad driving. It's just fast, right? Just real fast. No. Ooh, saved it. Let's go and repair, because I don't like having the bad parts on there. And then we can show you a glass cannon build that we have for ourselves. This is taking it to the extreme. Is this it? No, that's not it. It's a big, fat thing with 16 wheels. There we go, right there. Well, that's the base. We want the one with the weapons on it. Is this it right here? No. Where is the one with the weapons on it? It's hard to find stuff in here. Glass cannon, 16. There he is. Need better pictures on there, and names actually go in order. But yeah, with this wheel, it's just taking the wheels and doubling them up. So if we wanted some extra space on there and trying to save on the connections, and we can do that and then have extra wheels on there. So we are very wide, so basically very stable, extra long, a very nice platform. This is of course taking extra cores for all of this crap on there. And then we have lots of cargo, we have lots of batteries, we got some liquid tanks hiding in there, we can see for the coolers and our weapons up front. And the turbo on this thing is pretty nice on these wheels. They should get all up to 22 turbo on these wheels. I just ran out, so I put these things out in front until I get 8 more. And that's quite a bit of lithium, purified lithium. It takes 5 each, so I need quite a bit of stacks of that to finish this off and have all my wheels at that nice turbo on there, right? So get that 22 turbo. But I have that extra nanobot repair and armor at least for the front wheels and the back wheels for this, and it doesn't look pretty, but yeah, this is all rapid fire mounts being connected together, then bridged in between with storage tanks. Very weak, very glass cannony, but yeah, as you can see, the speed is nice and fast. We can go over top of this rough terrain here. It's bumpy, and stuff like that without much difficulty. And of course, we got the cannons. We don't really need to see the combat in the cannons, right? We'll just go, turbo on the cannons, just kill stuff really fast. We'll go over top of the cliff over here, which the other guy couldn't do. So yeah, we can do a lot of damage and fire backwards and fire down and fire up. We got the firing arcs covered, and we got the speed covered. And now we got to do some mountain climbing and get away from guys and fire from above. And we can climb this cliff, and it's nice and vertical, and we can do it. It takes a little bit of work, but we got up there without using any turbo or anything like that. We can climb these cliffs. Nice and stable build. Let's even ourselves out, land on the wheels this time. There we go. And not break them. So yeah, it is another option that you can do if you want to build something really big and have a big platform for yourself, when you have lots of cores and lots of power going up there, and you want something that actually can move, right? Because especially you get really heavy and stuff like that, you want something that can move and travel. This is a good base for you. It's still going to be weak on the bottom, but if you're building it up with cannons and stuff like that, you won't have a problem. With something like this, we have a lot of face. Did I break anything? No. We have a lot of room up here to add more stuff. We can add more cannons. If you might make this properly, you can stick 3 cannons on for facing forward and have full arcs, and then have them 2 more on the side. So you can go in there with an easy build, forward facing, and have lots of room for 5 cannons on this one here. Just really devastates things from far away. And then you can have all the smaller guns all over the place, of course, and then lots of stuff in the back. But that is enough of that. Let's go over there and check out. I don't think we have anything else to check out there. I have this little water tank build. This is just using the this is the armor. This is a more of a true tank, and lots of things are armored up there. We got the armor plates, and then we got them armored up. We're using the huge armored wheels with their extra armor on them. So yeah, what do we got for armor? It's just 13 armor for the wheels. It's not too bad for it. Versatile axles connecting them. Then we got some extra turbo for them. So yeah, it's just these things here connected to there, and then we have our face plates right here for protection on the front, and lots of extra armor. This is just a small little armored version you might want to do with the huge armored wheels. It's the same as the other build basically, right? You're just using the versatile axles, but you're using it for an actual truer tank with more armor plating and we're not going over top. We have one, yeah, we do have a fusion core in here. It's just a one fusion core build to get all this. But as you can see, you're pretty slow, but you can stand there and take a lot of hits. Like you can take a lot of damage from stuff because lots of the stuff has a armor, just armor everywhere on it, basically, right? But as you can see, it is a slow build. Not really that interesting at the end of the day. It is just there to show you that you can make a tank and it can move. At least, right? Because that's a major difficulty. This is actually being able to move. So you can use these armored wheels and get something out of them, but you can't get a lot out of them. And it's got, you know, room for more armor plating on here. I got armor plating on the cannons right now, so this is like an armor thing. So even the cannons have 10 armor for themselves on there, and then extra stuff on there. But let's go to the one that I'm going to use the most and do the combat stuff. Where is that burster? This is it right here, turbo burster. We'll load that up this here. This is what you want to do for a starter build at the start of the game. If you have access to rapid fire mounts, even better. But let's go there and check it out there, because all these connections on the bottom here are with the rapid fire mounts, and you can use just the clearance mounts instead. They are really easy and cheap to do, and there are +2 turbo versus +3 turbo at the end of the day. But all of these wheels are going to have 22 turbo on them, making them nice and super fast. You are pretty heavy on there, so you have all that. But all these connections on here is just you know, easy. Look how clean this is, right? Just turbos and clean storage. A little bit of work to get the actual guns up on the front there with the extra angled mounts to actually do that, but our faceplate here is pretty impressive, and there's more room, right? We're getting out of a cab room, right? I could stick more connections to the side right here, and then add some more. Like that's why we have these little Hydra connections over here on the modifiers, and that was one of the things I was doing with another build. You know, have those connections on there. We can't see that. There we go. I can barely see that. Have these things on the side connected through over here, which gives you some more room and some more guns for the front of it. If you're just interested in these small little guns right here, because at the start of the game you don't have a cannons, but you want to kill guys that do have them. Run up there and blow them up real fast, and that is the object of the game. You got some battery packs. The size doesn't really matter for those. Well, it does matter for efficiency and stuff like that for your cab reactor speed. But yeah, just to use what you got, lasers and stuff like that. Really simple, as you can see, simple to build. I don't know what else to say. That it's just adding all of these, you know, rapid fire mounts and clearance mounts to get the lasers and stuff like that. So yeah, if it doesn't have like a actual mount on there, I put a laser on there instead. That's all. That's my go-to thing. Make it really simple for yourselves on the build. But let's get started and go. Let's travel up that cliff again, because we saw what the other 16-wheeler did with that cliff, and we can see how much faster this is off the get-go. Right, this is what you want for speed in this game, at least in my opinion. This is nice. It is stable. You know, we're low to the ground. We're pretty stable. We'll go to that cliff over here. Even this will give us a little bit of a jump, right? That's nice. We'll try to avoid those things. But yeah, we'll go over here to where this cliff is, and we can climb it. Hey, guy, what are you doing over there? Just fly over there. We'll just make sure we get to the. We'll stop. There we go. We stopped. Now we'll go forward and go right up the cliff from the standstill, and then we got some liftoff. There we go. Nice liftoff on there. So we got the climbing ability, #1 climbing on this thing right here. And then, of course, the falling part right there is going to be a problem, but we survived it. And killing guys, easy with this bursting thing right there. Just fire. Just point and hold the button down. It's close. Lasers. He's toast. So yeah, that's like a medium difficulty guy versus the easy guys that we're going to fight now. We're going to go there and show you how fast you can just run around and kill stuff with all these guns in their front. Because at the end of the day, you really don't need big fancy guns if you're fast and you have lots of ammo. But yeah, it's really easy to get this ammo. The light ammo is like the easiest to get. Everybody drops it, and then we have some lasers just in case. We are fast and we are big enough and heavy enough to run over little guys and just kill them without taking too much damage at the end of the day. So it's a little bumpy. Yeah, we got lots of guys over here to kill. This is a nice spot to get some tankier guys, so we can show you those tankier guys and kill them, because they represent like a tough guy to kill. Like they're just as tanky as all the other guys in the desert and stuff like that. So if you can kill these tankier guys up there, then you're doing pretty good. So let's go over there and kill these guys real quickly. Right? We'll just kill these little small fry right here. You're dead enough, and then we'll go off to the tank. As you run over that guy, you're close enough to laser. He rebuilt himself. I think I should dodge. There's 2 tanks at once. That's a little bit harder. It is taking a while to kill it because he's moving around. He's got his rolling defense on there. But yeah, we can. He wants to fire at us. You got to catch us. Oh, I hate that. I press the other direction and it goes that way. And he rebuilds. Fire at me. Okay, let's run around in circls. I can turn faster. Okay, finish him off. There we go. So, did we lose anything? We lost a couple guns up in the front off of that. But yeah, nice and fast. You can just repair that for now, at least. Normally I wouldn't repair it. I'd just go around there and kill some more guys and to show you. So you can start from farther away if you want to be careful. You know, you can fire guns too, I guess, right? But yeah, we don't want that. We want to just run in there and just blow them up like that. Oh, you're still alive. A pot shot at me. I'll just run you over there. So when in doubt, run them over. I don't see any guys here. Maybe there's some up here then. We can kill real quickly. Because, you know, traveling up these cliffs is not much of a problem. Doesn't really slow us down anymore. Yeah, nice and fun. Where's a whole bunch of guys? You're pretty far away. There's a whole bunch of guys right in there. Look at them all. We got lots of guys. There you go. Too many guys? Not a problem. The trees are the problem, though. We can't see anything. Draining the ammo, but killing guys nice and fast is the fun part. I thought I saw another guy over here. He's toast. This guy first. And he's toast. Oh, there's another one there. Oh, a little tiny guy. Or that's your cap left over. I'm just wasting ammo here. Trees. Let's go. Yeah, so you can kill lots of guys nice and fast if you ever want to go on a killing spree and get some parts for yourself. You never know what you're going to get for good stuff on these. Even the small fries are going to have stuff, but yeah, we can just fly around here. Surprise them, right? That's the whole idea. It's like mostly you come in there and they don't see you from right away, and then you can get up to them real quickly and then just burst them down like that, right? They're coming, they take a couple seconds to recognize, oh, there's a guy there, let's fire at him. But now you're dead. So you don't have time to actually do any firing on me. Oh, didn't see you there. You know, nice. He's a little bit cold here. We're taking cold damage. I think this is an ice guy. And if he was, well, he blew up. He's not much of a challenge anymore, as you can see. He's got a strong cap. Well, almost got it. Okay, I'll take it. In the sun, I can't see. Oh, got him. Oh, I missed running him over. There we go. I think I'll repair my stuff so I can actually finish off this guy right here. No more power. I wanted to get rid of that stupid thing there. But yeah, there we go. We just killed a ton of guys real fast. And that's what you want to do at the start of the game. Then all you need is guns and lasers and some weapons clearance mounts for yourself and these bigger wheels. That's about it. All stuff that these easier guys drop. Is that just a flashlight in my eye? Okay. But yeah, nice and fast. This is going to be my go-to build. This is what I'm going to be going on there and adding all my cores to this right here and adding cannons on there instead, so I can just kill stuff from far away. Add some heat coolers to go in the desert and use it in the desert, since I just lost all my other builds because I renamed them and they didn't work out properly. So my regular builds are gone at the moment because I was doing this for the videos. But it wasn't too good. It wasn't a very good build, anyways. Yeah. Just easily kill stuff and travel. That's what I like. I know. That's what I like to see in my text, right? Just so you can go fast and kill stuff, and you know, still take some damage off stuff, off some things. But yeah, we got lots of things we can do. Use my last repair up before I come in there and recharge. There we go. Lots of loot, lots of storage, lots of loot, lots of stuff. Anything super decent on there? Some split mounts, good for salvage on there. But yeah, just lots of armor plates and crap, basically. At the end of the day, gotta go to the desert and get some of those other real loot stuff on there. Get some more cannons and stuff. on there. If you're not familiar with all the stuff that they have for the important stuff on the weapons on there. Where's their weapons on there? What do we have on there? That's an automatic plasma turret. We got a triple cannon, which is nice. There's the triple grenade launcher. I think that might be new too. Rotary gun. This uses up ammo super fast. This new gun right here. This light ammo. So if you want to get rid of your light ammo quickly, and you don't want to use a whole bunch of little guns like that, you can use this one here. Like this one gun is probably going to be equal to like half of these guns. If I put two of those guns on here, it'd be all of these guns combined right here together for wasting ammo. Nothing new. Cannons are new, I assume too. But yeah, that's about it for the weapons. And that's just the wheels on there. It's just those big wheels and those Voyager wheels, which aren't too impressive at the end of the day. Trying to build with them. These ones right here, they only have 4 connections on them. So they're not great for adding a turbo and stuff like that. They say they have high speed, but the traction is utter crap. So they can be fast, but maybe for the desert. So if you're going to go in the desert and not climb any hills in there, which you couldn't want to do, then you could use these for a basic build. But without the connections, they're just not going to be good enough at the end of the day. We got the 5mm transit wheels for ourselves, or the huge hauling wheels that you can use. This has more load and lower speed. They're not really that good. They have all the connections, but they are just really too slow compared to these ones here. That's why I don't bother with them at the end of the day. And not much else going on for new modifiers, unfortunately, for the stuff. It's just, the tactical axles. Lots of these things are just only take effect when you take damage, and well, most of the time you're going to be using cannons and shooting the stuff from far away, so you're not going to want to take damage in the first place. So they don't take effect. Well, that's for that. So yeah, now there you have it. Some ideas for your builds on, just carrying on from there. Nothing really else to say. So yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later.